Good evening, Rockets fans. Today we're going to be talking about Game 2, Rockets versus the Warriors. We did a great job, had a great win last night. I got to give a kudos all the way around to the coaching staff, to the Rockets. Came out with a level of intensity, came out with a level of effort that was unmatched, and hopefully we can do that same thing three more times. The first win is very difficult, but it's always that last win, that fourth win, that's going to be the toughest. So the further that we get along, the harder it's going to get. But if you could do it once, you could do it again. And if you could do it again, that goes to show how many times that you can do it. And ultimately, if you could do it four times, you're able to move on. So let's see if we're able to transfer this energy, this win, and this momentum on the road, because the jitters are going to come back, y'all. The jitters are going to come back. We got 3 days to lock up some of the kinks and the things that we need to change. We got 3 days to do it because the game is on Saturday night. And hopefully we're able to make adjustments. But this was a quality win. They threw in the towel well into the fourth quarter. Went to go and lick their wounds, so to speak. And I'm hoping that Jimmy Butler gets better. You hate to see a guy like that go down. Very talented. Houston's own, by the way. I hate to see him go down. I want to beat them at their best, but they have been the beneficiaries of so many injuries. I mean, again, first championship that they got, Stephen Curry didn't have to play against a healthy point guard his entire course to his first ring. That year that Chris Paul went down, we had them down the rights 3-2. And they ended up coming back after we beat them Game 5. And they won Game 6 and Game 7 with a historic collapse. So the Warriors have been the beneficiaries of a lot of people getting injured, fate, so to speak. And, hopefully it's our turn. I hate to see it. I hate to see Jimmy Butler. Love Jimmy Butler, right? He's a baller. But we just got to keep chucking away, keep seeing where we can get better at, and take advantage of the opportunities that are given to us. To get into the game, good start to the ball game, good ball movement, started the game with a score and a defensive stop. So I like to see it. We had a good start on offense, and throughout the game, we had a great offensive game. Understanding the assignment, man. Doing better on offense than we did this previous game. And that was from everybody. And then keeping the same level of defensive intensity as well. So great job on our part. Second quarter, I want to talk about a great move here by my guy Sengun. Sengun, again, man, they can't guard you. He ended up having 17 points, 16 rebounds, 7 assists, plus or minus 28. And spin cycle here, nasty move. Alperen Sengun, they can't guard him. And you got a guy that was in the running for Defensive Player of the Year in Draymond Green. Unfortunately, he did lose. But he's a talented player on defense. He's vital to the Golden State Warriors and what they got going on over there in San Francisco. But now that the series has gotten started, they've taken home court. What we need to manage is we need to get a game in Golden State so we can steal back home court. We're going to get rid of these jitters. Everybody on the team now and our young team has gotten a taste of what it is to have that first playoff win. Now we got to get that first playoff win on the road, understanding what that feels like. And we've seen the recipe to beat these guys, right? The recipe is Jalen Green scoring his points, Alperen Sengun having an all-around game, just both of them playing well on the same night. I've been saying that, going to continue to say that. We can play with anybody in the NBA when those two things are happening. And then, Dillon Brooks has been playing phenomenal this entire season. His post moves are impeccable. Pretty post play. Very pretty post play. In the second quarter, at the end of the second quarter, you see Curry trying to draw a foul here. Again, it doesn't matter all the points that he has. This is what we want to get to. We want to get to our offense being so good that his points don't matter. He had 20 points, 44% shooting. It's a relatively quiet game, but you had him wanting to be more for his team with Jimmy Butler out. And that's what we want. We want the Draymond Greens of the world shooting threes when that's not his game. We want people to play outside of their games feeling like they have to do more in order to compensate. That's when we know we're at a point of desperation. We are smelling the blood, so to speak, in the water. Smelling blood in the water. So this is a great job. This is a great job. This is a great job. These guys are hurt. And we need to rack up as many wins during this point in time. Like I said, I don't want anybody to get hurt, but we're going to take advantage of everything that's given to us. They don't have a secondary scorer. They don't feel confident in some of the other players that are available on that team. Some players are sick, whether or not some players weren't getting a lot of playing time. Either way it goes, key in on Steph Curry and make others play outside of their game. That's a winning formula. And we got to do it in San Francisco. It has to be able to translate in San Francisco. We need a big game from our role players. We need a big game from Amen. I'm looking for a Terra Twins game, right? Defense always transitions. Defense always travels. So I'm looking for a huge game from the Terra Twins, man. I need – Jalen gave us one, and I need him to be more consistent. We got to do that 4 times, Jalen. But the Terra Twins, they owe me one game out of this series where it was just they're the player of the game. And speaking of player of the game goes to Jalen Green. 38 points, ties a career high in the play. I'm sorry, ties a career high. Ties a career high. I'm not sure what that stat was, but 38 points. Huge night by him. Plus or minus 19, 52% from the field. Phenomenal job. Phenomenal job. We need to see it in San Francisco. We need to see it in San Francisco, but you were taking great shots, and I got to give you kudos and credit where it's due. Shout out to you, man. Finally, we have to capitalize off of turnovers. The Warriors, they commit a lot of turnovers. In this game, Warriors have 15 turnovers, and we got to do a better job of scoring off of their turnovers and punishing them whenever they give us an opportunity to punish them. And finally, continue to kill them on the rebounds. We beat them last game, 47 rebounds from the Rockets, 33 rebounds in total for the Warriors. Got to continue to crash the boards. Got to continue. And Finally, I want to give a shout out to my guy, Jabari Smith Jr., back into the starting lineup and bringing a lot to the team when you come back into the starting lineup as well, man. Not taking it personally when you were on the bench and always staying ready so you don't have to get ready, man. So appreciate that. Next game, Saturday night. Let's get a win, y'all. Let's get back home court advantage. Peace.
I'm Trent is famous, ooh, I'm Trent is famous.